Okay, can you hear me? Yeah. Okay, so a hackerspace, we have one. It is called Hive 13, or I say Hive One Three because it's supposed to rhyme with 513, but either pronunciation is acceptable. What is a hackerspace? It is kind of a vague concept. Wikipedia says that it is a real, as opposed to virtual place where people with common interests, usually in science, technology, or digital or electronic art, can meet, socialize, and collaborate. Okay, that just means creative people that like to do stuff, get together, and do awesome stuff. This paragraph is cool, you probably can't read it. It says, what can be done is limited to the tools that are available to the specific hackerspace. As hackerspaces, never mind. It's awesome. Hackers can do anything. Hackers have superpowers. How do you start a hackerspace? There are instructions, you read them. They're on the internet. These guys in Germany, who are like the founders of like the hackerspace idea, put together a slideshow of like design patterns, how to do it. It works. Everyone is doing it around the country. In March, this article came out in Wired, and like it just exploded. People all over the country and all over the world are making hackerspaces and doing awesome stuff. This is a map of where all the hackerspaces are in the world. There's a site called hackerspaces.org where people get together and they say, oh, well, my hackerspace is doing this, my hackerspace is doing this, and there are like hundreds of them out there right now. We started meeting in coffee shops, Taza up in Clifton. Basically, we just met, we just met every week, and we talked like what we wanted to do. Let's have a hackerspace. Okay, well, what does that mean? Okay, we need money, we need members. Take notes at your meetings and meet every week. Write down stuff like, okay, we need someone to do this, and then make someone put their name next to that, and then next week you say, did you do that? It works. Hive One Three is real. It only took us 2 months to create it. We started meeting in April, and we signed our lease on July 1st of 2009. We have an address, we have like a bank account, we you know, do all kinds of awesome stuff. How do we pay for it? To have a hackerspace, you have to have members. It's like a YMCA. You pay a fee and you're a member. When you are a member, you get to come and you have 24/7 access to the hackerspace.
Well, what is it?
What is it?
What do you do?
Well, we got some slides coming up of what we do. Awesome projects with electronics, programming, art, all kinds of stuff like that. And there should be another slide coming. Anyway, we have fundraisers and stuff like that that also raise money. That's what the next slide is. So if you're interested in like robots, lasers, art, if anybody's ever read like Make Magazine or stuff like that where, you know, do it yourself, we're gonna get some woodworking tools. We're gonna have some, we're gonna build a foundry so we can like cast metal parts. This is my favorite thing. It is a 3D printer called a MakerBot. It is completely amazing. You can make small things out of plastic that you download off the internet. You just download the design file. It's a 3D file. You print it out, and it's a real object. Like this whistle, I print it out, and it works. Like a guy designed it, and he uploaded it to this website, and I downloaded it, and like 40 minutes later, real whistle. I wrote a program that generates snowflakes that each one is unique because they're based off random numbers, and then the MakerBot, I don't know about an iPhone app for that, but anyway, these are also made on the MakerBot. You can make anything you can imagine with the MakerBot. We made these masks for a play. It was, they have like light up eyes and stuff for a community theater. We have autonomous remote control cars that drive themselves around. We have laser graffiti. I can't get into what that is, but it's extremely awesome, so Google that. We have people that can design custom electronics. We had that designed and it was made in China and shipped here. It's completely custom. We teach classes. So we also are about, you know, spreading knowledge about technology and stuff to the community. So we have had a class about Blender. It's a 3D modeling software, basic electronics. We had a class about Python, about CNC machines. Our next door neighbor is this artist that makes giant robot sculptures, amongst other things. So we have these enormous 19-foot tall sculptures inside our hackerspace, and it's probably worth stopping by just to see those. I think hackerspaces are the future, or for a few years though, are the future. We have big plans for this year. We're going to expand and, well, it's down in Camp Washington. If you Google it or if you scan this with your cell phone, you'll go to our website, and it's easy to find. And yeah, there's too many things to say about it in just 5 minutes. So please talk to me afterwards. Please check us out online. And that's my presentation.